It's a frequently common trend to bring back movies and shows from decades earlier in the hopes of appealing to the older fans and attracting new ones. With how nostalgic the Disney afternoon shows are, it's inevitable new iterations would be made, which is why a Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers movie is streaming on Disney Plus this week. What director Akiva Schaffer and screenwriters Dan Greger and Doug Mann have done is use these classic characters to comment on the animation industry as a whole, and the result is a funny, entertaining comedy. I think what allows the film to work is the dynamic between Chip and Dale. While John Mulaney and Andy Samberg are providing their voices rather than having them pitched up, they are still the same duo we know and love. Their personalities remain intact from the original series, and they bounce off each other well, Chip with his deadpan remarks, and Dale with his silly personality. That also allows the heartfelt moments to work. Despite the meta aspect of the plot, the mystery they're involved in is still one with intrigue, with Chip and Dale acting as these two gumshoes picking up the slack. Of course, what will get people talking the most is the animation commentary and the multiple cameos that the filmmakers managed to fit into the film. Disney did not appear to have any problem using characters from not only their own library, but from other companies as well. Not since Who Framed Roger Rabbit have multiple characters from a variety of studios been licensed to appear in one movie. However, these are not just there for the sake of being recognized. They do create jokes with them, and they're very funny. The one that made me laugh the hardest was a gag involving characters from a studio I never thought would work with Disney, and vice versa. The number of cameos go by at such a dizzying rate, I am positive I missed some, but I was floored by a few of the ones that popped up. The animation also deserves a mention. Yes, the Rescue Rangers are cel-shaded, with Dale also becoming three-dimensional. However, there's still plenty of traditional hand-drawn animation featured in the movie, and it's all exceptionally well done. One sequence does an amazing job of recreating the style of those Disney afternoon cartoons, to the point it took me a few seconds to realize it was not a clip from the original Rescue Rangers show. Even stop motion is represented, along with a nod to the Muppets. The film throws the most shade at the uncanny valley in the attempts to make realistic-looking computer-animated characters. Those Robert Zemeckis movies and Cats are referenced, with the former represented by a fun turn from Seth Rogen as a henchman. There's another hilarious one I won't spoil for you, but it's sure to give video game fans a good laugh. There are further deep-cut references in the movie, with a major plot point even making fun of mockbusters. That's right, Disney finally got their revenge on Golden Films and all those other direct-to-video animated productions that tried to capitalize on their movies. The film also serves as a satire of how former stars are treated in Hollywood. This is shown through not only Dale's arc, but a few other characters too. Even with some of the occasional mocking that happens, there's nonetheless a sympathy towards these animated characters and their placement in Tinseltown. Even though this is the same director as Hot Rod and pop star Never Stop Never Stopping, he managed to find that balance of making the humor family-friendly for this PG-rated Disney picture without losing that edge the Lonely Island is known for. There's this idea that Disney should not disrespect their own legacy, but I always appreciate when they're willing to allow writers and filmmakers to blow the doors open and joke about the company's history. It's what allowed projects like this Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers movie, Enchanted, and the current Mickey Mouse shorts. Not to mention one of the funniest jokes in The Lion King when Scar reacts in horror to the It's a Small World song. However, in its own strange way, this movie is also a celebration of Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, with an understanding of what made the show and its characters so appealing. Underneath the meta-narrative, the story retains the charm of the original series and the solid buddy dynamic between the leads and their need to help those in trouble. This is a funny, breezy take on the animated characters existing in the real-world concept, and absolutely worth a watch on Disney+.